what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I know we've been talking about a lot of Transformers listings, but now we got some actual Transformers reveals. So the first thing I wanted to bring up is that there's a convention going around, and it does have the complete Menasor, which kind of gave us a first look at the breakdown toy. Now you can pretty much tell the alt mode because when you slap it on the combined form, it's mostly just the regular car with the front hood folded up, but I'm gonna hold off on talking about that because I want to see images of the robot and the alt mode before I do a full-on video because, you know, the combined mode's great, we can kind of tell with the car mode, but I just want to hold off on that. So the other thing that we got that was a full-on reveal was these Buzzworthy Bumblebee toys, which have nothing to do with Bumblebee, again, so it seems like the idea of Buzzworthy Bumblebee kind of got lost and it's just the Target exclusive line. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Dark of the Moon Leader Class Optimus Prime. And yes, we already have a Dark of the Moon Leader Class Optimus Prime. In fact, this is just a re-release in the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, which I don't think is necessarily a bad idea. It's not like a mass release that's going to fill the shelves at Walmart or whatever. It's just something that's going to be at Target and in Canada, Toys R Us. And, you know, I really like the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. I think it gave us a lot of stuff for a Leader Class toy, even though the Optimus itself is a Voyager Class. I think it's a nice kit to have, even though there's definitely problems with how everything stores. I think it's nice, so I don't mind this, but there's not really much here to talk about. The box looks good with the CGI render of Optimus Prime, but that's pretty much it. In fact, the robot mode, I tried to look for alternate paint applications and I couldn't find anything. Now, anyone concerned whether or not it doesn't come with the ring, if you see the trailer for Optimus Prime, that thing transforms into the ring, so obviously, yes, he will come with that, and I imagine all the accessories are going to be there, so that's totally fine. Honestly, I'm okay with it, and I don't mind some re-releases, especially when it's been years since that toy released. Anyways, for the official new reveals, we've got some Buzzworthy Bumblebee N.E.S.T line figures. So this is more in line with the N.E.S.T Bumblebee that we got recently. Obviously not this one, which is a total piece of crap. No, the Studio Series N.E.S.T Bumblebee. And honestly, this makes me want to get that N.E.S.T Bumblebee. It is also kind of funny because I saw someone on Twitter say, oh, so the colorful movie bots that actually gave color to, you know, the robots because most of them are gray, oh, now they've made them gray. So it's kind of funny with that. But I think it's totally fine. And I mean, if they did blackout or something, it wouldn't really matter too much because they're already gray. So anyways, taking a look at this. This is the Dark of the Moon version of Ratchet. Now, we know it's Dark of the Moon Ratchet because, one, the package says Dark of the Moon, and two, it comes with the gun. I actually have the original Dark of the Moon Ratchet, and you can see here with the neon green, he does come with the gun, so that's where it's tied into. And I gotta be honest, I think the color scheme works. I love the N.E.S.T logo on the side, especially on the doors. I actually think the colors work here, especially with the silver and yellow lights. I think that's a nice touch. So I think this works with the Hummer. I even like the black at the front with the you know, wheel wells or the whatever. So I think this is a pretty good looking truck for you know, a Hummer. And then taking a look at the robot mode, I think this looks stellar. I love the silver editions with the black. I almost want to call it something else. Maybe this could be Trailbreaker. Finally, a movie Trailbreaker. There you go. So, yeah, there's an excuse to get it, and, yeah, you know, it's basically Ratchet. I've had multiple before. I imagine the joints are going to be loose, but, yeah, I don't necessarily mind. And another cool one that I think is a nice idea, because it gives us another opportunity to get this figure, is Bonecrusher. Now, I already have the original Bonecrusher, but I know a lot of people don't, because it only released in one wave, and then it was pretty much done. So, I think this is nice. I actually don't mind the fact that it's this kind of steel color scheme, because I love the Mega Bloks Halo line, and it kind of reminds me of the Covert line, so I think that's nice. You can also see some black touches near the front. I think that looks good. And then the blue windows actually complement it pretty well, so I don't mind. What is kind of funny is that he's carrying Autobot symbols, but that's mostly because of the N.E.S.T logos, and also because they actually implied that Bonecrusher is meant to sneak in to N.E.S.T territory and be able to sneak in some information, or sneak out some information, I guess. So that kind of ties into some sort of story there. So I don't necessarily mind that. And then taking a look at the robot mode, again, it's a great version of Bonecrusher, but I think it really works. Just me personally, I think the silver and black details really complement it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. Now, unfortunately, the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line is not sold here that well, especially in Canada. So it is unfortunate because I definitely would try to track these down, and I would try to track down the Bumblebee prior, because I think that looks nice with all these. But I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. And I'm kind of hoping that we get a few more of these. I would like to see Ironhide. Yes, I know he's already a black truck, but there was a N.E.S.T Ironhide previously, so that would be a nice tie-in to that. What do you guys think? Please comment below. Let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And we'll see you guys next time.
AllSpark TV. Now that's just prime.